So this is AKS 16. Create equations and inequalities in one variable and use them to solve problems. Include equations arising from linear and quadratic functions. Okay, so first we'll do linear functions. So with our first problem here, we would do +1 because it always has to be the opposite of what the sign is there. So that would cancel out, and then we would do +1 over here, and that would give us 10. Then we bring down our 2x. 2x equals 10. 2x equals 2. Then we would divide that, so that would equal 5. So x equals 5. Okay, our second expression. Okay, so we would do -8 because, again, it always has to be the opposite of what this sign right here is. So this would cancel out. We would put -8 over here as well. 20 minus 8. Sorry, I'm kind of slow. It was 12. Then we bring down our 3x. Divided by both sides. 3x would equal 4. Now, this one is kind of different from the others. We could go about this separate. Like I could distribute the 3x, or not. I could do it the way that I'm about to do it right now. So, okay. 7. Because opposite of the signs, -7 over here. Next, oh my God. Next, we want to cancel out the 7. 16 minus 7 would give us 9. And then, so, let's write this down here. So, 9. So, 3x minus 2 would give us 9. So we could distribute the 3, but that would take us a long time. So instead, let's put 3 on both sides. And the 3 cancels out right here. 3 cancels out. So we would bring the x minus 2 down. So x minus 2. X minus 2, which equals 3 because 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then, so add 2 on both sides. 2 cancels out. And then that would, x would equal 5. So x equals 5 would be our answer for this linear equation. So next we want to do quadratic equations. So our first equation is x squared minus 49 equals 0. So the square root of x squared is x. And the square root of 49 is 7. So what we want to do next is set these equal to 0. So because I made a mistake, I mixed these up. This is supposed to be x plus 7. This is supposed to be x minus 7. So what we're going to do is put x plus 7 here, which is equal to 0, and x minus 7 here, equal to 0. And the reason why we put equal to 0 is because if one of these terms are equal to 0, everything is equal to 0. So what we want to do next is, so x, would be equal to -7 over here, and x over here would equal +7. So let's do another equation. So with this equation, we want to find what multiplies to 15 and adds to -2. So -15 So 5 and -3 would equal 2. But -5 plus 3 would equal -2, which is right here. So what we want to put instead right here is x minus 5 equals 0. X plus 3 equals 0. Because this is what we would want to use instead. Because that's what equals -2. So putting x minus 5 to 0, that would equal, x would equal not -5, 5. X plus 3 equals 0. That would equal x -3. That would be our answer for this equation.